Hello. This is take two. My mom called me the first time. My makeup, basically just a normal smoky eye. I didn't really put too much effort today. I decided to make a video on scary movies. Ignore my cookies in back there. I just didn't feel like putting them away. Um, I like watching spooky movies any time of the year, but basically the best time is Halloween. And because of that, I don't know if I should look there or there. I guess I'll look here so I can more impersonal with you guys. Um, I'm going to recommend scary movies that I like and explain why I like them. Um, Not a lot of them are Halloween themed. They're just, you know, spookiness. First one is Old. It's a, it's not really a scary movie. It's more of, a suspense, kind of like, a mystery. I really liked it. It had a couple of creepy things. I wouldn't say there wasn't really any jump scares. It's just like on your edge of the seat, kind of like what's gonna happen. It's like this about this island, and well, not really an island. It's a resort, but there's a beach, a hidden beach that these people go on, and things start to happen. And there's like a couple scenes where it's like freaky, like gross freaky, but there's like no gore, anything like that. They don't show that kind of stuff, which I think is interesting. It's a decent movie. I'd see it again. Second one is Candyman. So I'm looking at my laptop while I'm recording, so I know what I'm saying. So if you see me constantly look down, that's why. Candyman is also a new release. It's it's pretty good. Um, it's basically about the myth of the Candyman who was rumored to give candy to children, but like had razor blades in them, and then it's like, oh well, actually it wasn't him, but too late because you guys killed him. Then the legend of the Candyman came upon them, and if you said his name 5 times in the mirror, he would return. And there's actually a really good racist message, like anti-racist message at the very end, which I really like. And there's also explains it, like the the end of the storyline, like why the things were happening, kind of thing. Which I like. I like movies that, like scary movies specifically, that kind of have a reason for what they're doing and not just, I just felt like killing. I like reasonable scary movies, not spoofs. Halloween, the movie Halloween. I recently watched all of them, so I'm very excited about the last one coming out. Well, apparently there's two more coming out, but one of the last ones is in theaters. And it's basically about Michael Myers who um, kills people a lot. He starts at a young age, he gets incarcerated, gets out, and he's killing people. It's basic plot of the movie, but he can't die apparently. Like every single time someone in one of the movies they kill him or whatever, and then he's not dead. It's like the moment, like when you think it's one of those things. Is like you think he's dead, kill him again because you need to. And one of the movies, this like someone was like, "He's not dead. He's not dead." He's like, "Yeah, he is. You shot him." I was like, "No, he's not. I promise you." We didn't say that, but in my head, I'm like, "Thank you. Someone understands. You can't kill him." But I only see it as a giveaway because I mean, considering how many movies there are, he's obviously not being able to be killed. So. Hopefully, at the last one, he ends up dying somehow, some way. Don't Breathe is not really a scary movie. It's more suspense. I guess to someone that's scary, but not to me. My scare limit is way up here. But yeah, it's a decent movie. It's about a blind guy who um it has a home and these kids break into it and he can hear really well and he is killing them. And there's a reason why, and they find a mystery in his house, and there's a whole thing about it, which I'm not going to say because then you ruins the mystery, but there's a gross part of it. Like, I'm not gonna explain it because it pretty much give away some of the things, but it's not, it's gross. It's not like blood and gore. It's gross. I wouldn't watch it again just because I didn't really find it that good. But it's not a bad movie. It's just not my taste. The Conjuring 1, 2, and 3 are all good movies. That's basically about possession. Devil possesses them, or like some demon of sorts. And there's this woman who is a psychic, or however, whatever it is, like a medium, or something like that. And she's trying to help these families. And she's the only one that can feel it and is trying to help before it's too late. Scary Stories, that came out last year. That was a pretty decent movie. That was basically about scary stories. It was a whole montage thing of different scary stories. Well, not like different, but it's hard to explain. It's a lot of creepy things happen, and in each story is like a different creature, different reason to be scared, and these kids are trying to fight it, basically. I don't hate it, but I definitely wasn't a huge fan of it. It was spooky. There wasn't a lot of jump scares, though. It was mostly just creepy things going on, and the one thing I didn't like about it was the spiders. I'm not gonna say more than that, but I didn't like the spiders. I don't like spiders in general, and that just made it worse. Purge. Purge is definitely a movie that has a lot of killing, if you like killing. I'm not a big fan of the killing, but it's in the movie, so. The Purge, if anyone has seen it, it's pretty accurate. Once a year, you purge for 12 hours, and it's mostly just a lot of killing. That's really the plot line. A Quiet Place. That's a good one. I like The Quiet Place. That one is basically about a whole bunch of aliens really, I can't say words apparently. Really weird aliens have infested the earth, and you must be quiet because they hunt by sound. And this family is trying to survive, and things happen. That's what I'm going to, because it's pretty easy to hang on to. Like, the plot line is very easy to grasp. There we go. Doctor Sleep, that's a good one. It's a runoff of, oh my gosh, I'm actually forgetting the name of it. I forgot the actual name of it. I'm sure it's, the whole, like, Here's Johnny, that movie, whatever it's freaking called, I forget. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Okay, if I remember, I'll say it afterwards, but, it's a good movie. It basically has the same concept, like, scariness-wise, as the first one, but it, has a little bit of a different setup. That's all I can really say. It's really easy to grasp as well. It also explains things as they go along. The Nun. That's off of, The Conjuring. It has a lot of spooks. It has an actual, like, it coincides really well with, Conjuring. Like, it actually, like, makes sense on why it's there. It runs together really well. It's not really a gory thing. It's more just jump scares and, like, don't open the door kind of thing because you know they're there. And the nun is pretty scary looking once you actually see her. But other than that, It. Now, It is one of my favorite movies. I don't like clowns, but I liked it. Obviously, it's about a killer clown who kills children in Derry. And, yeah, the kids band together and try to save the town. And at chapter 2 is basically these kids come back to fight again. To came back, they're like, wait a second, you're not evil. I'm gonna you're done. Not gonna say the ending, but it's sad. There's some sad parts. There's some really creepy parts, but there's also some really intense parts. So it's just all around a good movie. If you like scary things, that is. Jigsaw. That's one that I refused to see for a long time. But one of my friends told me, you should watch this. I was like, I guess I'll watch it. So I did. And at first I did not like it. Like, I don't like torture. It just gets to me. But I think Jigsaw apparently is the new name of it. Jigsaw has an interesting outlook on it. I think that I don't approve, obviously, of this guy's methods of trying to get people to change, but when he succeeds, they seem to be alright. I mean, if you're going to torture someone, you might as well make it something that they can actually get away from. Not saying you should do it at all. Don't do it. Please don't do it. But there's so many of them, and all of them have been decent. There's one or two of them that have just really got to me because, like, people have actually tried to win the game, and then like, oh, well, you die. I'm not gonna say which ones, but it's a good movie. Lots of gore. That's mainly all it is gore. So if you don't like that, don't watch it. Let's see. Train to Busan. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's basically a zombie movie, and it's alright. Obviously there's some gore in it because zombies are eating people, but it has like a decent plot. Alien Covenant. Technically, all the aliens are very well made. I grew up watching those. Alien was my first horror movie that I watched at 13. It was definitely freaky. The first one isn't so much like gore. Like, none of them are really actually that gory. Like, you see an alien thing pop out of someone, like, rah, but you don't really see a whole bunch of blood or anything like that. It's just, well, I mean, you see blood, but you don't see the guts. So it's kind of more, it's obviously a monster movie, so I think it's pretty good watch. If you want to be scared, it's definitely a jump scare and definitely, like, a lot of flashing lights sometimes, depending on which movie you're watching. But I think as movies progress, they get kind of old. Like they've run off of it so much, they just don't know what to do anymore. There's like, we want this in here, and we don't know what else to do, so let's make it this. I'm like, but it's been made. The first ones are really good. The rest of them, I'm not so sure about. Oh my gosh, the mouse is not working. Okay. I'm looking if you want a really stupid, if anyone's seen Twilight, I mean, back in the day when I was a teenager, I loved it. I never read the books. I liked the movies, and I thought that was so cool, and I was the whole Edward, and then I watched it again and I realized I don't like Edward. I prefer Team Jacob. Sorry if you guys don't like it, but they made a vampire suck movie, a spoof of vampires. And it's really stupid, but it's kind of funny. If you want, it makes fun of it, basically. And if you don't like Twilight and you just want to laugh at something really stupid, watch it. It's not scary at all, but it's just funny to watch. Frankenweenie. That's a basically this boy dies. Let's try that again. This boy's dog dies, and he brings him back to life. That's a kids movie mostly. Slenderman. I feel old because I watched the game. I played the game mostly. Slenderman. Then they made the movie. I was so excited to watch it, and it was nothing, almost nothing like, besides the tentacle thingies that come out when he's like gonna like get you, and how tall he is and his white face and all that stuff. That's pretty much the only thing in there that was like good. Like the actual Slender guy. The rest of the movie just did not do justice to like the game. I didn't like it a whole lot. There was like creepiness in it, but there wasn't really anything more. It was like basically watching, like one of those movies, the scary movies that they make that don't have a reason or a plot or anything like that. They're just like, this is how it's going to be. You're going to die and the movie's over. Like, it's creepy, but that's about what it was. So I'm trying to find movies that I've seen. I find a lot of these things that are not. Oh, pardon me. Nightmare Before Christmas. How can I forget that one? That's not a scary movie at all, but it's definitely a Halloween movie, and it's amazing. I absolutely love it. If you haven't seen it, just watch it. About a skeleton guy. He's not scary. Well, to me. For kids, it is a kids movie, but he's not a scary guy. And it's actually pretty cool. Caroline, that's another kids movies, but it's kind of creepy in a way. It's not scary, but there's definitely a uncomfortable feeling on some. I realized the camera's way down. There we go. There's an uncomfortableness in one of the scenes. Not like it's bad or anything like that. It's just, wow, this is really on my glasses. Can I get this away from me? Nope, it's staying. Okay. Sorry for the glare. Actually, I might. There, no glare. I should have done this from the beginning. I can still see, so So yeah, Caroline is a creepy kid movie that I wouldn't let kids watch. It's not, no. There's not a lot of other scary movies that I've seen that I would recommend. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have time to watch every single one of them because Halloween is pretty quickly. I'll make another one of other movies that I think that you should watch. Insidious. I missed Insidious. Insidious is one of my favorites. It's a genre of, basically, oh my gosh, my nose is running. It's running away from me. Insidious is a really good movie. It's a bit, one of those, dumb, what's it called? The devil has inserted himself into this family. There we go. Well, not really the devil, but like a creepy spirit guy, and like, I'm putting my laptop away. Don't break. This kid can sleep travel, as he can when he sleeps, his body stays there, but his soul kind of drifts off into this sleepy world thing, and he gets too far in, he gets stuck, and creepy things happen, and he won't wake up, and it's really a movie. It's really good soundtrack, and there's some good jump scares. My mom hates it. But I definitely recommend it if you like jump scares and you don't mind, like, possession. Not like devil possession, but like, you'd have to watch it. Okay, well, I think that'll be it. I put my laptop away, so I'm gonna put this on again if I can bandage that. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more scary movies, I will be doing that. And yeah, have a good night.